This is a Blitz review of The Last of Us Part 1. Everything you need to know to decide if you want to play the game or skip it. No unnecessary details are included to make this as quick as possible. The review contains minimal spoilers. The footage shown is from the early sections of the game. The experiences that the game provides and potential sensitivity issues are shown on the screen. The scoring goes from 5, which is high, to 1, which is low. Check the description of the video for details and pause the video to see the score. The Last of Us Part 1 is a narrative-driven game set in a post-apocalyptic world destroyed by what are essentially zombies. The zombies are not undead, but humans infected by a fungus, but functionally speaking they are basically zombies. The overarching story about the world is solid, but it is a very generic zombie story. The characters are why you really play the game though. They are among the best, if not the best, I have ever encountered in a video game. Especially the main characters of Joel and Ellie, the characters you follow throughout the story. Everything about them is as close to flawless as you can get. The writing that creates their dialogue and backstory is fantastic. The voice acting is incredible. The body language and facial gestures are insanely well captured and animated. If you care about excellent characters, you should play The Last of Us Part 1, even if you end up hating the gameplay. Gameplay-wise, the game utilizes a lot of walking that serves as a container for the fantastic story and characters. But if you need constant action, this game is not for you. It can be very slow, but it is during these walking and light puzzle sequences that the game really shines. The gameplay also includes a basic stealth system that works reasonably well. It is good enough at supporting the narrative by providing tension and a great atmosphere. But the stealth system is far from good if you compare it to the systems seen in more dedicated stealth games. The stealth system primarily relies on patrol routes and timing. You can kill enemies from stealth or throw rocks to distract them. The mechanical depth of the stealth system is quite shallow, but you must still be able to enjoy this basic stealth system in order to truly enjoy the game. The game also includes combat. You can shoot enemies and you can hit them with a fist or melee weapons, but the combat and shooting are only functional, they are nothing else. This is not a shooter. The purpose of the combat is to allow you to fight your way past enemies when you get detected. But if you try to rely on combat over stealth, you will run out of ammunition and resources. The game forces you to use stealth unless you lower the difficulty. The way that the game forces you to use stealth will create massive immersion issues for a minority of players. The vast majority of players will probably be able to ignore this issue, but it is an issue nonetheless. You are essentially forced to use stealth because the developer said so. The developer has decreed that there shall be a limited amount of ammunition for the player. There is no in-game logic or lore-based reason for this lack of ammunition. The reason this causes immersion issues is that the entire story told through the gameplay is underpinned by your lack of ammunition and resources. If you need the story of the gameplay and the story of the movie to match, you might struggle with the game. If you can put the gameplay in the gameplay box and the movie in the movie box, you will not have the problem. You need to separate the two things. Other things to be aware of in The Last of Us Part 1 is that it is a PC port. It is a functional port, but the controls and movements are clunky. You don't feel in control of your character most of the time. The weapon sway is, for example, excessive and mostly feels like yet another way to force you to use stealth. In summary, the game has the potential to provide you with some of the best narratives and especially characters you will find in video games. The deal breakers are potentially a mediocre port, mediocre control of your characters, and overall mediocre and shallow gameplay that has the potential to create dissonance in the overarching story. I hope that this Blitz review was useful. Thank you for watching.
Think it's a bit strange that they're having us do their smuggling?
Marlene wanted to do it herself. We weren't their first choice. Or the second, for that matter. She's lost a lot of men. Beggars can't be choosers.
Let's just hope there's